Now, ladies and gentlemen, Chinese New Year is officially here. Here's how it's affecting your CSGO skins and of course the marketplace itself. Now, some of you may be wondering what Chinese New Year is, the importance of it, especially for Counter-Strike. If China has a big presence inside CSGO, because a lot of the graphs say otherwise. Has Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year affected the CSGO market in the past? And to quickly answer those, yes. 2 days ago, I made a very similar video to today's, but it was more so explaining the holiday, so I suggest you go check that out before coming here. But Chinese New Year is pretty much a 15-day annual holiday with a lot of spiritual beliefs that is celebrated in China and worldwide. Yes, China has a very big and large presence inside CSGO. They actually have their own version of Counter-Strike called Perfect World. I would argue that CSGO is pretty much only still alive, at least for the most part, as updated as it is, because of China. Has Chinese New Year affected the market in years past? Yes and no. They have their reasons. And with being the very first day of Chinese New Year for 2023, the first and last, in my opinion, are the most two important days to look at to see what changes on the market. Predictions of what's actually going to change: most likely unboxing rates are going to go sky high since kids and adults are getting a lot of money for this holiday and they usually put it inside CS. So here's a look at the market, see if anything's changed in my predictions. We'll look at cases, stickers, skins, and some things you may own as well, investment purposes or not.
Now today's video sponsor is of course Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
Firstly, I will say in years past, we haven't seen the biggest differences and changes inside the market. Cases and some capsules usually go up, and that's exactly what's happened the past couple of days. Chinese New Year started last night as of most people viewing this video, or this morning, depending on where you are in the world, and we did see a lot of cases actually go up in price for a very brief moment. I would say that's probably due to one, hype going into Chinese New Year for investors, but also Chinese people buying these things up to unbox them, and some capsules did as well, and that's what I want to take a look at in today's video. Let's firstly start off with the case market. So right away, we're seeing some cases really sky high in price, especially if you haven't been around the past couple of weeks. I wouldn't say a lot of this is due to Chinese New Year rather than just cases being unboxed more. Most unboxed cases inside CSGO at the moment are the main primary drop pool cases, the Recoil and Dreams and Nightmares. That's also a reason they're going up a little more in value. Like the Recoil case was 3 million unboxed last month, which is pretty crazy to believe considering how new it is, but also at the same time how old. Usually a case that's a year old isn't the most unboxed. You know, a year later, it's usually something else that's a little more crutch, but people seem to love this. The very first big noticeable difference was of course the clutch case. Now, as you're looking at this in the market, nothing seems to have changed so much right now. It's currently 34 cents, usually ranges from 30 to 32 to 34 throughout the day. But last night, people said otherwise. Today is the 22nd of January, and while the past couple of days, this thing has been going from 32 to 34 to 36, and last night hit an all-time high of 37, but it looks like no one was really buying that on the Steam market. Most of these things were just sold at 36 cents, which is pretty crazy, and a good amount too at 3,300. Now, was this the Chinese or people like investors buying these things up? I would say most likely, especially being the very first couple of hours of the holiday would make sense. But I said this in the Chinese New Year commentary explaining the holiday the other day. Let's just say you had no idea about Chinese New Year going on and you decided to look at the Steam market around the same time. Most people wouldn't blink more than one eye at looking at certain individual items, besides a few certain things which we will get to. So that's pretty interesting, I will say. The rest of the cases are pretty much just basic supply and demand right now, and they have been going up a lot more this past couple of weeks. I wouldn't really say any of these have been in particularly caused by the holiday. Now, moving out of cases, we're gonna go to stickers now for Stockholm 2021. These specifically have been going up either way. Doesn't matter if it's Chinese New Year, doesn't matter if it's Christmas, summer hype, doesn't matter. These things are gonna go up either way, and well, that's what they've done the past couple. Most of these stickers are in the green. The mouse is down a little bit from its all-time high, but that's pretty good considering this is its low now. That's pretty insane. The Pain Gaming is now $16 to $17 on the Steam market, and well, if you click on it, it says $17.10. Quantity is pretty low, but the past couple of days, this has gone from, you know, $11, $12, $13 sticker all the way up to 17, which is pretty insane. I would say for the most part, this was probably caused by Stockholm's low quantity, people just enjoying these things worldwide, a couple people just buying them here and there. Now, one of the most interesting stickers I want to take a look at today that has had an increase in price for whatever reason, Chinese New Year or not, is the Tyloo sticker, specifically the holo from Stockholm 2021. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with this team, it's one of the very few, and I believe only at this point, who are not even really participating in majors, Chinese CSGO professional team. They were in Stockholm. Stockholm stickers are going pretty sky high. People are enjoying them. These things the past couple of days, well, have been going up. up. They were $3 to $4 in the Steam market. Now it's not much, a $1.50 increase. Comparing these to something else, for example, like the Pan Gaming, it's absolutely nothing. This is chump change. But these things have gone up, 30, 40 cents in the Steam market. I would say for the most part, this is probably not even Chinese people buying these. It's more so specifically people buying investments around Chinese New Year, maybe. That's an idea as well. Moving away from Stockholm 2021, going into Antwerp 2022, there's a couple things I want to take a look at. Pretty much one of the only things is the Rocks Holo. Now this, despite Chinese New Year as well, has been going up either way. Now the Rocks Holo is currently hitting and did hit its all-time high once again, like it did in the summer of 2022. When we got all the Source 2 rumors, we got the 10th anniversary capsule, and of course the hype around Antwerp capsules were pretty insane. This has gone to $70+ on the Steam market. Now it's back down to 66. Why is that? Something like this, well, only really one sold. 2, 3, 4 at this price point. It was kind of bound to go down. It's just simple supply and demand. I don't think enough people really want this sticker at that high price, especially when you had a chance to buy it just a little over like 20 or 30 days ago at that $25, $30 price point on third-party sites and even the Steam market. Now, has this been affected by Chinese New Year? Probably not. Now let's quickly go into the skins market. I've been using this example the past few weeks because it's pretty good. It goes up and down with certain events inside CS, especially something like Chinese New Year. It's a Keramet Tiger Tooth. This thing has fluctuated in price quite a bit the past little while, from hypes and dips. The lowest it's seen is around 884. The highest has been around 960 at a very good float. Currently 943, and while the past couple of days this thing has been going from around 900, 920 all the way up over 950. The reason I bring this up is because last year it was Year of the Tiger. Now of course this year it's Year of the Rabbit. I'm interested to see what's going to go up maybe beside the tiger tooth knives, because last year they did have a little bit of a spike, nothing crazy, but something to keep note of. Let me know what you guys think. Were you surprised by any increases or nothing really increasing? I think the first and last day of Chinese New Year, at least for the CS market, is going to be pretty important to take a look at, especially the first and last comparing the two. Maybe we'll do one halfway through just to see if anything's seriously changed, because at that point, people who are getting money would have probably bought CSGO skins if they were going to in the first place. Let me know what you guys think. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.